This is one of the most beautiful landscapes I've ever seen in my life, and I have traveled a lot. Mike crossed this bridge checking for a wood sign, so hopefully we will find it. Good morning, everyone. It's officially our second full day in the Faroe Islands, and we are traveling north today. So far, I can't feel any wind, but it's probably because of the hills all around me. Anyways, we have stopped our car in a small parking or something next to the road because the view here is so pretty. We are going to do a hike in the north. I don't remember how it's called, but I will leave it on the screen. And it's an 1 hour loop trail, I think, and it's a kilometer and a half. I will let you know how difficult it is after doing it or during the hike, and also I will present everything we are seeing here in Faroe. If you want to follow along, make sure you like this video and subscribe. That will help me a lot. And I guess this is it for now. Let's just enjoy this view and keep going. So at this point I was thinking that we may get lucky and we will have a very good day for hiking, because it was not raining. Even though it was not sunny, the weather seemed fine, but that was about to change. While driving, we saw a super beautiful rainbow, and you will see in a moment that I was so happy about that. We were also seeing the sky, and we had high hopes for the weather, maybe to get sunny or something like that, but it will get the total opposite. Now, as a fun fact about the Faroe Islands, it is the territory with the least sunshine hours per year. So from the official data, I think there is a little bit above 2 hours per day on average per year of sunshine, so it is very rare. Anyways, now coming back to the video, I don't know if you saw that sheep on the side of the road, but that was literally the funniest thing ever, because while driving we saw so many sheep just walking randomly on the side of the road, like they were the only pedestrians here in the Faroe. So we have arrived in the parking lot, and as you can see behind me, we are the only ones here. I did not even know that this was the parking lot. Mike told me to stop here for the trail. And anyways, it is very cold. I have 4 layers of clothing on me, 2 layers of wool, 2 layers of cotton. We are the only ones here. It is very windy. It starts to be foggy, as you can see around me. Hopefully it will clear later on, but look around me. This is so beautiful. Honestly, this is constant around the Faroe Islands. I mean, this view, this vibe, it's very beautiful, green, focused on nature. Oh my gosh, it started raining. We better keep going. You can see that this trail is literally a triangle, but anyways, feel free to pause this video right now to read more about this hike if you're interested in it. And now you can imagine how surprised I was to see snow on top of the hills, and basically everywhere around us we just saw mud. So this hike was pretty challenging to do during these weather conditions. I just continued walking, and at some point my shoes were so wet, and the weather was getting worse and worse. So you will very soon see how it will get very bad, and my face will be super red, but I will not give you any more spoilers. Let's just follow along, and you can see that these clouds that seem very far away, they were actually pretty close to us, and they are full with snow and with rain, which was obviously really cold. But anyways, the views were really out of this world. So basically I felt like stepping on another planet. I was not feeling like on Earth anymore, for real. And it looked like we are surrounded by huge pyramids of grass, which is really cool. Hello again. As you can see, my face is really red because it's so cold. And also around me, this is one of the most beautiful landscapes I've ever seen in my life, and I have traveled a lot. So make sure you put this place on your list if you're coming to the Faroe Islands, because just look around, it's insanely beautiful, and there is absolutely no one around us. Behind it's Mike, and then there's nobody. So this is really beautiful, and you have to come here. It is even more beautiful in real life than in this video. So we have done a third of the trail, and it is really easy. The path began to be a lot better. As you can see, there is no more weird mud. I mean, our shoes are really dirty because of the beginning of the trail, but then right now it's pretty easy to walk. So you can see the are 3 degrees Celsius outside. Anyways, if I walk a little bit, I will see even another viewpoint. So you can see the river here. Very, very beautiful. Between the hills, really close to the sea, there are very small villages that you could see sometimes in my video and also in other videos that I have. If you're curious to see more about the Faroe Islands and more super interesting things about these beautiful islands, make sure you also check out my other videos because we explored as much as possible and I have so many super interesting things and facts to let you discover about these islands. Okay, so the trail after the first viewpoint, at the beginning it's easy to see it, but then there are footpaths everywhere and it's a bit hard to see this small green sign. You have to look everywhere because the trail is very well marked and you have to follow these wood green marks because otherwise I think you will be on the wrong path and I don't know where that leads. Anyways, the rain is coming, it's already raining. I think all this from behind, I think it may be rain coming towards us and the view is not that visible anymore, but it's still very beautiful and we have to climb even more to the top of this hill and it's very steep but it's pretty short, so I think it's worth it. So I think I am going to continue to try to avoid a little bit of the rain, maybe if we get lucky. Anyways, I apologize for the wind sounds, but it was really crazy, so this way you can see just how intense the weather was. Okay, so I will film just a little bit because the weather is really bad. It is snowing. Surprisingly, we're on the top. We have reached the top and I don't know where we should go now. There is a wood sign here, but we have to cross this bridge, so I'm not sure. I think we'll just continue over there, but I don't know for how long. So I think we'll just keep looking for another wood sign so that we can start descending because we are, I think, at the second viewpoint, 2 out of 2. The view is really not that visible anymore, but I will show you a little bit around. We have a full view of everything around. We are on the top and that is pretty cool, even though the weather is not with us. It's pretty fun. There is a sheep chilling here. It does not mind the snow. And here is the view. Mike crossed this bridge checking for a wood sign, so hopefully we will find it. So if you were in our shoes with snow, super cold weather and being lost on top of a random hill, what would you do and how would you feel? Leave that down below in the comments. I am really curious to hear your opinions about this. So there was the highest point and we have to descend over here where is Mike and go straight to the road. It started snowing again on the top here. I think it's raining, so we are just descending over here based on these wood signs. So at this point the snow is over and we are just going down on a very straight line. We are feeling cold but super happy because it was very exciting. It was a super unique hiking day and I would not change it, to be honest. But anyways, you can see right now some small shots from my next video in which I am showing you a small little village that we found that is really in the middle of nowhere. We found it randomly and I will talk to you about it and where to find it. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe. But anyways, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and also subscribe. And I have a lot more videos coming from the Faroe Islands. If you have any suggestions, make sure you leave them down below the comments. I will answer to every one of your comments and see you in the next video. Bye bye.